Coming and the leaves are falling, and I'll have to move lots of fairy stuff into the greenhouse. Welcome to my giant playhouse. I haven't got everything all together perfect. I'm working on this side, cleaning. I've cleaned and swept and tidied up, but it's going to be beautiful and different here. And over here, oh my, fairies are moving. See, you can catch them moving. There's one moving now. The wind is coming in just right, and it's breathing life into the fairy. Yes, if you build it, they will come. Look at how cute everything is. This guy lights up, he twinkles at night. And I can put one of those little battery-operated tea lights in here, and he'll look cute. I know, everything for the fairies. Look, the wind's coming in and making her move. And that guy, I've got these umbrella lights. They're just on little batteries, and at night it looks so cute. The hat inside that tea light thing makes it light up really sweet. Anyways, and I've got fairies everywhere. But I wanted to tell you a little story. The story of fairies and how fairies came to be. Fairies are sort of like dragonflies. Dragonflies, they hatch out of the water. They live in the water, some of them are for up to 4 or 5 years. And they live, and they call them a nymph, a dragonfly nymph. And it's only when they're mature that they hatch on a warm June day out of the water in the pond, and they shed their exoskeleton, and beautiful dragon wings unfold, and they turn into the most beautiful dragonflies you ever seen. Well, fairies are very much the same. Fairies can live in the water for up to 5 years. And you'll see there's a mother fairy right there. She's watching her little fairy pod. That's her fairy pod. And you can see what they're going to grow up to be. The color of their wings will be the color of the tail. But right now they're in the fairy nymph stage. So yeah, they look like guppies, but they're little baby fairies actually. And they'll grow up and they multiply. And on a warm summer June night, they'll emerge out of the beautiful fairy guppy pond, and they'll shed their exoskeleton and turn into beautiful fairies, like the dragonflies. Why not? If the dragonflies can do it, so can the fairies. I know I did this too. I made everything. I know. You just have to let your imagination go wild, unrestrained, uninhibited, and just create whatever your little heart desires. The wind is coming on the ponds, and you can see the leaves are starting to fall. Oh, and look over here, I stuck in little snips of spider shoots, and they'll sort of root in the water here, and they'll make a nice little grassy edge there. And this is just the cutest little fairy, and if you look really close, she's gazing into her little fairy baby pod. They lay the eggs in these pods. This is actually not an upside down wine glass. It's a fairy pod, and the babies hatch out of there. And they'll hatch eventually, and this is how you get fairies everywhere. Okay? You have to have guppies. Guppies bring fairies. And then they'll come and they'll carve little houses out of the side of your greenhouse here. This was a shelf they took over. They got little doorways and everything. And at night it just comes alive.